Hey, so I was just watching American Experience, one of the old documentaries on Ruby Ridge, and it's fascinating because Randy Weaver and his family as well, and Randy Weaver lived next to an Aryan Nations compound. So they did a lot of association with Nazis, whether they themselves were sort of this group. But the concentration of evil is what I was talking about here. Concentration of evil in some extent, to some extent, a large extent, um, actually. And so this is like dropping napalm, right? It's like if we ask a question about like dropping a napalm bomb on someone, that's the most evil thing, one of the most evil things you can do. Um, uh, but this is like a compound of people who spend time investing in themselves and within the community to do more evil things, whatever that is. And so this like the fascination I have with this is like I'm just sort of figuring this out is like, when we talk about like a napalm bomb comes from years of scientific discovery of statecraft. It's about all of these forces sort of congregating to ultimately kill some individual in a group of people. All of that, if you stretch out your arms and you're like, we did this thing, there's this all this time culminating in one thing. What's sort of useful about this then is you get to ask, like, well, why did the motherfucker who asked and asked again if we should make a chemical that just burns for however long it does on your skin until you're barbecued. And that's what it's designed for. It's designed to stick to organic things and just fucking burn. Like, why did that decision lead to this moment, right? Or why did the decision when we were deciding to stop, not talk about this at all, you got to some point and that was it. Why did that decision also include that we have a napalm bomb? Or as we're doing our city planning, there's just wherever it is up in fucking, backwoods fucking Pennsylvania or wherever Ruby Ridge is. I don't fucking know. In the Ozarks or some shit. Why there's just a Nazi evil community right there, right? And so there's all these things, but you have to somehow imagine that someone thought this decision was utilitarian or somehow beneficial. And that gets away from the fact that at the end of the day, napalm just fucking roasts you alive.